I was very happy. It was something new. It's a lot better than farming. But when they go to Viking Hospital that they were sick, the nurses, the real nurses, the RNs, the nursing aides, that's the only two names they had then. Nursing aides were just like an LPN. We had 62 patients. One would come 6 o'clock, but then she'd go home at 2. So we had extra help during the busy time. And in the evening, one would come after, usually a high school girl, after 4:30, and help put the patients to bed till 9. When I started nursing, there was only 5 people, and we never even had diapers. They put on the bed. So one guy rubbed it into his hair, rubbed it on his fingernails. I ran for the matron. I said, "Miss Bird, you better come." I said, "I don't know what to do with that." There was only one nurse, and that was the matron. The rest of us were town farmers. Oh, sorry, I'll take the dumb out. I hate farming so bad.
They're med nurses?
No.
No?
I don't think there was such a thing. No, the rest of us were not nurses at all. We took training every Friday for 1 hour. From cutting toenails to washing bed sores and only placebos. And water in the needle. He had cancer. I'd give him a needle with water in it and he'd go to sleep. There was one guy with only 1 foot. I threw a shoe at me and nearly knocked my teeth out. He was fighting in a war. He says, "You're not gonna kill me, you're not gonna kill me." And he pulled his bed all the way forward. To him, he was fighting the war. And he grabbed a shoe, a boot like, and he threw it at me. But I dodged and it broke the window, went through the window. He could have, killed me for Pete's sake, because these were heavy boots. Some people hit the patients, and that was awful, but I never did.
No.
And I would warn them. I'd say, "This is a warning to you. You ever hit a patient again, I'll report you to the matron." Because Grandpa came home in 1944 on a stretcher case all the way to Halifax because he was so sick. He was marching to go to the French invasion. Just about, I think, of 150 soldiers, only half a dozen came back. They all got killed. And he was marching to go, and all of a sudden he was throwing up blood. Where was the boss there? He said, "Why didn't you report that you were sick?" He said, "You would not believe me. You would have said, 'Oh, I didn't want to go to fight in the French invasion.'" Went to war as an angel. He came back from the war as a devil. One time Joanne left her lights on, and she was studying and fell asleep. In with leather gloves, 5:30 in the morning, and he was hitting her. And I could hear this. I'm still in bed. I could hear this. I ran upstairs. And after he hit her with the glove, I said, "That's enough." I said, "I can take the abuse, but my children don't have to." So I phoned veteran hospital in Edmonton. So they called him in, and they listened to Dr. Spanner was a psychiatrist, but they couldn't find nothing wrong with him. And he came home. He was very angry because he found out he was psychiatric for 2 weeks. He was so mad at me for a long time. "How could you do that?" Well, I said, "How could you hit the child?" See, just about everybody that went to war has a mental issue, because he wasn't himself. He was such a sweet person when I married him. He treated me as if I were an angel. He was so kind. And when he come back, forget him.